But Kari,
it
like
doesn't help that
on
we've had
your race,
21 million people here.
and then
that
on
have
your race in and of itself, when I was talking about your positions on those key issues that also matter, obviously, you know, abortion is also going to be a big one, in addition to the economy and immigration in your state. On your race itself, have you changed your position on whether you lost the 2022 election for governor?
First of all, I want to go back to a question you just answered. I have not changed my position on early voting. We have to vote for the entire season.
You voted early after you've criticized it previously.
I did vote early. And I plan to, my husband plans to vote early. My daughter voted early. My son will be voting on election day. I've never changed my position. I've always said vote however you're comfortable. I do wish we had election day, but we don't. So we have to vote in that way. And we're going to make sure that we get everybody out to vote. And if you look at the stats, I don't know if you've covered this yet, because it doesn't go in the Democrats' direction. But we are seeing a huge turnout right now in Republicans voting early. It's incredible what we're seeing here on the ground.
Yeah, but I'm asking you about the turnout in 2022. Did you lose the 2022 election for governor?
Why are we looking backward? I'm looking forward, Caitlin.
Because
I already know what
you've yet to concede that race.
Caitlin, I'm looking forward to what is coming up. I'm looking forward to November 5th and this huge election. And the people of our state are caring about what's coming up, what's going forward. How are we going to make sure we secure the border? What can we as Republicans do to make sure we bring back that thriving economy where we had record low unemployment?
So you're not going to say whether or not you lost the 2022 race. Is that what I'm hearing?
You know what, Caitlin? You've seen thousands of interviews from me. I've answered that a million times. I'm looking forward.
You've actually yet to answer the question directly on whether you believe that you did lose the election.
Well, I want to make sure our elections are run properly, and I'm still in litigation, so I don't want to speak to that, but I do want to look forward. And it's so funny that the media, Caitlin, hold up. The media can't get over it. You say I can't get over it, and it looks like you can't.
I don't think I said that. I just said you haven't conceded the race. And I know you mentioned your litigation. You filed multiple lawsuits. Have any of those lawsuits been successful?
Hold up, Caitlin. We've had 10 questions probably, and you've had all of them being about elections or abortion. And while those are big issues, I care about them. You've asked 0 questions about inflation and the cost of living. In Arizona, we can't afford to live anymore. We have the fastest growing rent prices in the country in 3 of our cities.
So you're not going to answer the question about whether or not you lost the election?
I'm actually thinking you meant to ask me about the issues that people cared about. And people care about our wide open border. They care that 21 million people have poured in to your city, to my city, all across this country.
Do you think people care if you're willing to accept the results of an election that was free and fair and that you filed multiple lawsuits that have not gone anywhere? And I should note, a defamation lawsuit that was filed against you, you did not contest it, from a top Arizona election official that says you lied about him repeatedly.
Well, I think what you meant to ask is Kari, things are really tough right now. And I know that people that are watching. These are the questions I meant to ask with all due respect. I'm conducting this interview, but you're not answering those questions. And if that's your answer, that's fine. I just wanted to follow up on that.